Write the equation of the line that passes through the point 9, negative 8 and parallel to the line 9x minus 8y equals 7. Write in slope-intercept form. In any case, the equation of line is always y equals mx plus b. So to write down the equation, we need slope m and a point. That point will give us the y-intercept b. So we need slope and we need a point to determine y-intercept. And if we read through this line passes through the point 9 minus 8. So we have the point, and this will give us the y-intercept. But we need to find the slope first. Okay, this point will be used later to determine b. And if we read further, is parallel to the line this is the given line. So our line, to be determined line, is parallel to this line. Parallel lines means their slopes are same. So we want to find the slope of given line, and that slope will be the slope of our line, to be determined line. Okay, so we start with given line. Given line is 9x minus 8y equals 7. Now we want to find the slope of this line. Again, we put this in the form of y equals mx plus b. We solve this for y, then find the slope. To solve for y, negative 8y, let's move 9x to the other side. We want to isolate y. So negative 8y, 7 minus 9x. To isolate y, negative 8 times y, so we divide by negative 8. Then we have y equals, we separate into two fractions, 7 over negative 8 minus 9x over negative 8. In fact, this minus and negative, they make plus sign. So y equals 7 over this negative on the top or on the bottom, we put on the front 7 over 8 plus, let me write in this way, 9 over 8x. Okay, now we put the given line in the form of y equals mx plus b. So we wrote b first. We should have written this on the back. In any case, y equals mx. Okay, this is now in this form, y equals mx, and this is b. Okay, mx plus b. So 9 over 8 is the slope of given line, and our line is parallel to this line, so the slope of our line will be the same. Okay, then slope of our line m is 9/8. So we have slope down. Now we need to find b. Okay, for that we use the point, given point 9 minus 8, because the line passes through this point. Once we have slope, then now we write down the equation, y equals mx plus b. M is 9/8x plus b. Now to determine b, we use point this one, using 9 comma negative 8. We get y is negative 8 equals 9 over 8 times x is 9 plus b. Simplify and get the value of b. This is negative 8 equals, multiply means multiply the tops, 9 times 9, 81 over 8 plus b. Now to isolate b, we need to subtract 81 over 8 from both sides. Subtract 81 over 8, 81 over 8. Then we have b equals, okay, negative 8 minus 81 over 8. Let me work over here. Minus 8 minus 81 over 8. To combine these two fractions, negative 8 means 8 over 1, by the way. We have to make common denominator. For that, we multiply first fraction by 8 over 8. In that way, we have now common denominator 8. 8 times 8, 64. This is negative 64 minus 81 over 8. And when we combine negative 64 and 81, 145, 86, 40, 145. So negative 145 over 8. So this, when we combine, we get negative 145 over 8. Okay, now we already found slope, we also found y-intercept, thus the final answer is y equals mx plus b. So y equals m is 9 over 8 x plus b is negative, so minus 145 over 8. Final. Let me write this final answer over here because I ran out of space. The final answer was, by the way, y equals 9 over 8x minus 145 over 8. Okay, let's move to the next question, 21. Write the equation of the line. Same thing again, equation of line, that will be always y equals mx plus b. We need to determine the slope first, then need a point to determine y-intercept b. And then write the equation of the line that passes through the point 4, negative 5. Okay, we know we have given a point. This will be used later to determine b. N is, so let me erase that part. Okay, and our line is perpendicular to the line 4x plus 5y equals 9. Okay, so perpendicular means the slope of our line, or the slope of to be determined line, will be negative reciprocal of this line. Okay, when two lines are perpendicular and we know the slope of one line, then the slope of another line will be negative 1 over the slope of this. So in any case, we need to find the slope of given line. Okay, so given line is 4x plus 5y equals 9. To find the slope, we want to solve for y. We want to write y equals mx plus b. So subtract 4x from both sides, and so we have 5y. And let me write x in the first place because we are trying to write y equals mx plus b. So we want to write x first. So instead of 9 minus 4x, I want to write negative 4x plus 9. Now divide by 5. So divide by 5 means negative 4 over 5x plus 9 over 5. Okay, dividing both terms by 5. So this is in the form of y equals mx plus b. So the slope of given line is negative 4 over 5. Now our line, to be determined line, is perpendicular to this line. So the slope of our line will be negative reciprocal. Reciprocal means flip this fraction and multiply by negative. So this is already negative, then this will be positive, and flip this fraction, so 5 over 4. Okay, that's the slope of our line. Then what is the equation? Y equals mx plus b. So 5/4 x plus b. Y equals mx plus b. We are almost done. We need to determine the value of b. Okay, for that we use the fact our line passes through 4, 5. So using 4, negative 5, so y is negative 5 equals 5 over 4 times x is 4, plus b, and let's simplify and find b. 4 cancel, 4 means 4 on the top, so we have negative 5 equals 5 plus b. To isolate b, we need to move this 5 over, so subtract 5 from both sides. Negative 5 minus 5, that's negative 10, equals b. So b equals negative 5 minus 5, negative 10. Okay, now we have everything. Thus the equation of line is y equals mx plus b. So 5 over 4x plus b is minus 10, so plus minus minus 10. Final.